Uh, Also at the beginning, when Vi showed up, I blew my flash. Honestly, she ganked at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And every time I blow flash at that exact time, I feel really bad because I know it's coming. And I talk about it like every single game. I swear, every game I go, 3 minutes and 30 seconds, the jungler's here. And whenever I forget about it, I just, I get distracted and I get, oh, no, damn. I get distracted and, like what we were talking about earlier is the whole mental play. It really does get to you and get to your team, and you not only force plays, but you're not very observant for like easy things. Like I shouldn't have blown flash there. Uh,
Let's do this.
and if I didn't blow flash there, um, honestly, if I didn't blow flash there, I could have kept Vi top longer. Which is, my secondary goal as, I don't have a Jax master page, which is my secondary goal as a top laner. I talk about this too a lot, is the goal as a top laner is to bring as many people top for as long as possible, without dying. And if you don't blow flash, when Vi shows up, I can be super aggressive, and Vi will come back, and then I'll get away again. The reason why I had to blow flash is because my dash was down, and the reason my dash was down was because I was dumb and wasn't looking at the time. Um, Honestly, if I was looking at the time, um, I would have not used my dash there. Vi would have showed up, I would have dashed through minions to get away. Then she would have started to walk away, and I would have went back in, and then stuff would have happened, and that's where I set up my potential 1v2s, and that's also where I set up everything else. By controlling the jungler. The longer the jungler stays top, the more experience my lane opponent loses. And also the less pressure on the map the jungler's putting. Which is, it's huge. Most of my games I focus on jungle control as opposed to, actually winning. That's why I go steal buffs so many games in a row. That's why I talk about that's why I talk about killing 1v2 the jungler and top lane so much. I'll always be in a position to take advantage of the jungler. Many times I will ask the enemy jungler, I will sit there and complain until the enemy jungler shows up so I can kill them. Because it's more than just winning your lane. Controlling the map from top lane is like an art, and you have to pay attention and do everything right if you want to do it correctly. And if done correctly, it's phenomenal. When my jungler never comes top, their jungler camps me top. I'm getting kills, I'm not dying. We're taking objectives bottom. Bottom lane doesn't have to worry and can play aggressive. Mid lane doesn't have to worry and can play aggressive. Our jungler's ganking other lanes, and with me just playing my lane safe or going even while controlling their jungler, it just opens up the map for the rest of my team to win. And whether or not I actually do good, my team will carry me. But yeah, it all comes down to it's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The jungler's going to be there for first gank. And, again, this all wraps around to mental stability and the fact that you want to keep, a level head while you play, and you want to attempt to control your team's thoughts and try and weed out all the negative comments. And, honestly, my team is really good. One of my favorite things about my team is that when something negative happens, we don't sit there and go on and on and on about it. It's talked about, it's gone over, and then it's dropped, and we wait till the next situation. You know, I always think, or I always thought, and I believed that any negative situation should be brought up once and used to make a point once. You know, the fact that I made a bad call 10 games ago should not be brought up every game. It shouldn't be like, well, we didn't listen to you because you made a bad call 10 games ago, and then the next game, oh, we didn't listen to you because you made a bad call 11 games ago. It should only be used once, because then it can be moved on, not only by, you know, the person that makes the mistake, but it allows you to move on. It allows you to then trust your teammates to follow up. It allows them to have the chance to follow up on the things that you want to do and make the plays that are possible. And you know, there's a lot of trust in that, and there's a lot of forgiveness in League. You know, one of the things that I always say when I'm playing is I never get upset at bad play, ever. I never get upset at mistakes. I never get upset at bad play. I only get upset when people stop trying. And you know, as long as people are trying, I'm always happy. I'm never frustrated at them. I mean, I do get frustrated. I'm human. I'm sorry, but you know, 99% of the time, I am able to continue to be happy and not be frustrated as long as people are trying, because that's the most I can expect from anyone. You know, that's all I could ever expect from anyone. There's nothing more to expect from anyone. As long as everybody's trying their best, you know, that's perfect. And yeah. Try your best and be happy with it. You know, don't get upset when you make mistakes, because if you're trying your best, that's something to be happy about. You get to look back and said, I did everything I thought I could there. I figured out something new and I learned from it. Then next time, you know, something happens, you have something to show for it.